Stories of heroism of fathers have always been told in every civilization and culture, but this is the story of a strong mother. Once there was a beautiful village in a jungle, where all the animals lived peacefully in their snowy huts. Thick trees rose from the white ground of snow, with thatched huts protruding out of the snowy roofs. The sun's gentle rays filtered through the icy branches with soft warmth. All the animals would walk past the snowy paths. The panda would share warm berries with Rabbit. Nearby, the monkeys would swing in the snowy branches of trees. Among the huts nestled in the trees, there was a snug home surrounded by a wooden fence. There lived a deer with her 5 fawns. Every day the deer would watch her little ones playing joyfully in the snow. The fawns would leap and tumble, kicking up powder, while snowflakes landed on their fur. Inside the cozy hut, the deer would wrap them in her warm embrace as snow drifted past the window. Before leaving for work, the deer would tell her fawns softly,
Listen, don't open the door for anyone until I come back and sing a special song.
One day, as she left in a gallop, the fawns closed the door behind their mother. But not all creatures were kind. A hungry, ugly grizzly bear appeared in the snowy woods, his fur matted and his eyes wild with hunger. He sniffed the air until he spotted the deer's hut. With heavy paws, he stomped the door and knocked. Snow fell from the roof with each thud. "Open the door!" the bear snarled. Inside, the fawns huddled together, trembling.
Don't open it. It isn't Mom.
The bear waited, but the door didn't open. Angry, he growled and stomped away, leaving deep footprints in the snow. The fawns peeked nervously through the frosty window. Later, when their mother returned, she sang gently at the door.
Angaka, mangaka, the jiggy chapwalaka, mama chew, mama propa. Angaka, mangaka, the jiggy chapwalaka, mama chew, mama propa.
It opened the door.
Behind a snow-covered bush, the hungry bear crouched. Listening intently to the song of the deer, he was hiding in the bushes near the snowy hut. The bear's eyes gleamed with wicked intent. The bear listened to the song carefully and memorized each word. The door of the snowy hut creaked open. The fawns leapt into the deer arms. After opening the door, the fawns gathered around her mother. "A grizzly bear came," they cried, each one telling their part of the story.
An ugly grizzly bear. And hungry. And angry. We didn't open.
The deer smiled at their bravery, though she worried deeply for their safety. Next day, the deer left for work again. As she left, the bear crept from behind the frosted bushes. He cleared his throat and sang in a mocking voice.
Angaka, mangaka, the chargi karkwalaka, mama chu, mama krapa, open the door.
The fawns peeked out of the window and gasped. They said, "It's not Mom," but saw the ugly bear once again. They did not open the door. Furious, the bear roared, then smashed the door with his paws. Snow burst into the hut and the fawns got cornered. When the deer returned, she found the hut broken and her little ones gone. Desperate, she called out their names.
Angaka, mangaka, da jegi chahwalaka, mama chu, mama krapa. Angaka, mangaka, da jegi chahwalaka, mama chu, mama krapa. Where are you?
She didn't find any of her fawns. She ran to the village and gathered the villagers, shouting,
Whoever has taken my fawns, Angak, Mangak, Dachurgi Chakwalak, Mama Chu, Mama Krap, return them now. I will fight till my last breath.
The villagers were shocked. Suddenly the bear appeared, mocking her. He boasted that he had taken the fawns, too small though for his big mouth.
I have taken the fawns, too small though for my big mouth, but I will eat them later, after feasting on you first.
The deer stood tall and challenged him to a fight.
I challenge you to a fight. Bring back my kids. You have 1 hour.
The bear accepted.
I accept, my lady. Don't be late, I'm too hungry.
The deer growled.
You'll regret this.
She went to the polar bear blacksmith and asked him to make sharp iron horns. Polar bear said,
I'll do it for free.
The deer said,
You are good at it. Don't do it for free. I'll give you milk.
The polar bear fitted the iron horns to the deer's antlers. The deer gave him milk in return. Meanwhile, the grizzly bear went to Crocodile, the potter, and demanded clay horns. In return, he gave only his poo, laughing cruelly and saying,
Use it for pots. Ha 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 ha.
At last, the animals gathered in the snow square to witness the duel. Bear asked the deer.
Any last words, my lady?
The deer and the bear faced each other. The crowd fell silent. The bear struck first with his clay horns, but they shattered into pieces all at once. Shocked, he froze. At that moment, the deer lowered her head and charged. Her iron horns pierced his belly. The beast collapsed in the snow, lifeless. All the crowd cheered with joy, celebrating the deer's victory. The deer rushed to the hidden cage among the trees and sang softly her secret song.
Angaka, Mangaka, Dachurgi Charkwalaka, Mama Chu, Mama Krapa, come out.
All of her fawns gathered in her arms. The villagers celebrated. Firelight flickered. Snow glowed under the stars, and peace returned to the village. At dawn, the deer stood at the doorway of her hut, watching her fawns playing in the snow. Hope, harmony, and the promise of a new day filled the air.
Mangaka, mangaka, da jegi chakwalaka, mama chu, mama prapa. Mangaka, da jegi chakwalaka, mama chu, mama prapa.